Welcome to EDU World Space.
So for part A, the government starts off by giving away $D to the public, and then among those that receive the $D, they spend C times that, and then among those who receive the CD dollars, they spend C squared D, and so on. So going on to the next page, after N transactions, the total spending is given by, let's denote this by SN, so the sum, so the total spending, and the N is for the transactions. So we have D from the government, then DC from the first transaction after that, and so on. And since we started off with no C, we go all the way up to N minus 1. But this is just a geometric series, so we have a formula for this. So there, the formula, this type of sum is a finite geometric series. So all we did was factor out the D, and then did 1 minus C, and then we increased the exponent by 1. So we go from N minus 1 to N, and then divided by 1 minus the common ratio C. So this will be the answer for part A. And then let's go on to the next page for part B. Okay, here, so let me first recall part A. So SN from part A, so let me put a part A there to let us know where we got it. D, 1 minus C to the N over 1 minus C. Let's take the limit of both sides. So let's say thus, limit Sn, n goes to infinity, is limit n goes to infinity D, 1 minus C to the N over 1 minus C. However, C is a number between 0 and 1. Therefore, the limit of Cn is just equal to 0. Any number between -1 and 1, not including the endpoints, when you multiply it by itself, the number as a whole gets smaller, and then the limit, it goes to 0. So using that fact, this just becomes D over 1 minus C. We were given, however, that C plus S equals 1. So we can write this as S equals 1 minus C. And so what we wanted was D over S. That was what the requirement was. And this is, let's see, KD. So let me go on to the next page, and we could plug in the given value of C, because we're given C equals 80%, so that's 0.8. Now going on to the next page, we have S equals 1 minus C, so that's 1 minus 0.8, 0.2. So K equals 1 over S equals 1 over 0.2, which equals 5. This was the value that we wanted. This was the multiplier. And that's our final answer.